What if I told you the next dollar you spend could decide your future? Not the next 100. Not the next paycheck. Just one, ordinary, forgettable dollar. Seems ridiculous, right? But that's the catch. Most of us don't realize that every dollar we touch is either building our future or quietly breaking it. Let's be honest. How many times have you spent $1 without thinking? A snack. A random digital purchase. Some small, meaningless thing that gave you a 2-second dopamine hit and then vanished. Now multiply that by every day of your life. That's not a purchase anymore. That's a pattern. And patterns are powerful. The truth is, money doesn't disappear, it moves. And it's always moving somewhere. The question is it moving toward the life you want? Or is it drifting away into things you won't even remember next week? Here's something no one told you in school. You don't need to be rich to build wealth. You don't need 6 figures. You don't need to win the lottery. You need discipline with small decisions. $1 invested every day might not feel like much. But compound interest doesn't care about feelings, it only cares about consistency. You might think $1 is too small to matter. But do you know what else is small? The first sip of soda you didn't need. The monthly app subscription you forgot. The tiny Amazon order you made just because you were bored. None of those things break your bank. But the habit behind them? That's what breaks your future. Think of money like votes. Every dollar you spend is a vote for what matters to you. When you choose fast food over saving, you're voting for comfort over growth. When you impulse buy clothes you'll wear once, you're voting for image over freedom. When you invest, when you save, when you say no to what you don't need, you're voting for your future self. And your future self? They're watching. They're waiting. They're begging you to start caring now, not after the damage is done. You might feel stuck right now. Stuck in a low-paying job. Stuck in debt. Stuck with no clear way out. But here's the truth, it's not about the size of your paycheck, it's about the strength of your awareness. You can start where you are. You can start with $1. Imagine if you treated every dollar like it was a decision between freedom and regret. Because it is. Nobody's going to tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, this $1 matters. There's no pop-up that says, warning, this small purchase could lead to 10 years of bad habits. Nope. It's all silent, invisible, unseen. Until one day, you wake up, and the invisible choices you made become painfully visible. The debt, the stress, the missed opportunities, the time you lost chasing the next thing instead of building the right thing. And by then, it's not just about money anymore. It's about who you became because of the way you used it. But here's the best part. You don't need a reset button. You just need a pause, a moment, a decision. Next time you hold $1 in your hand, whether it's a physical bill or just a tap on your phone, ask yourself one question. Is this dollar helping me or hurting me? If you don't have a good answer, don't spend it. Because the goal isn't to save every penny and live like a robot. The goal is to spend with purpose. To live on your terms. To stop being a slave to impulses and start being the author of your life. Your next dollar could be wasted, like the thousands before it. Or it could be the first dollar in a new direction, one where you're in control. So, choose wisely. Because you're not poor. You're just leaking power. $1 at a time. If this message made you stop and think, then let it be your turning point. Hit subscribe. Not just for content, but for clarity. Here at Invisible Dollar, we don't just talk money. We give it a voice. And that voice just said, don't waste me.